welcome to another vlog. Today, me and my mini-me is going for a walk, right? She's home, school is on holiday, and instead of leaving her home, I decided to take her out for a walk because she's bored. And I still will get some steps in, probably less than I really
Hey
need.
guys, my mommy.
What you saying about your mommy?
Yeah.
Say what you're saying.
My mom is doing this mommy and doing the walk and my mommy's Sana doing in a beach.
All right.
And
There
bye
she have
bye.
it. All right. So guys, bye bye, as baby girls say. We're going for a walk, and I'll talk to you outside there.
Yeah, talk to you outside there.
The walk?
Yeah. You don't want to come.
Kiki don't want to come.
Yeah.
You're such a big girl. So you're gonna do the whole route with mommy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to go to people's house.
Okay. Enjoy your walk. So guys, my 35-pound dumbbell is tired. So that's the fun of walking with this lady. I get strength training as well. Yes. You're making your mommy tired.
Mommy, it's sleeping time?
It's sleeping time. Yes, outside it's getting dark.
Oh.
You ready to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're heading home, right?
Yeah.
So bedtime, when you go home, shower and bedtime. Huh?
Yeah.
Deal?
Yeah.
Okay. Friends, I'm visiting Caribbean Crescent Garden. Such a beautiful garden. I need to get my plants for Christmas, and I need to replace some of the plants in my garden at home, my flower garden. So here's where I come to get my flowers. She has beautiful flowers. Her garden is so beautiful. It formed a beautiful bed around the tree. This is also beautiful. This is the lady behind all the beautiful flowers. This is some of the beautiful flowers here. cute. Never seen this one before. These are succulent cactuses. Some of those today. Guys, oh my god, I've done the groceries. I am so hungry. I'm having myself one of those protein bar. I get 20 grams of protein from them. Times when I can't get a meal in, I try to grab a protein. I'm thirsty. I did not walk with my water, and so I need to hydrate. I really need some water. I have a few more stops to make. I'm not sure if I'm going to do them today, but I definitely need to pick up the roller today. The tray for the roller, and the store is right there, so I might as well just today. Yeah, put this one. Some drivers are very nice, and some again not nice. These trailer trucks are crazy. what yours? People pack so stupid. I think I'm gonna squeeze in by here. I'm having this on. I'm so thirsty. I have a sparkling water in my car, and but it's not cold, so I don't know if I'm going to enjoy that. I don't think I'm going to go in the that store with the camera. I don't think I'm going to go in with my whole bag on the whole. Just want to go in and out. Hey friends, welcome back. Your girl is excited, happy. I gift myself a tripod today. So my filming has gotten easier. I have been trying to get my hands on one of those for the last 3 weeks since I really started, my YouTube. And the effort has been futile. Every time I go to the store, they don't have, and or they're expecting or something of the sort. So today I went to the bank and I said, you know what? Let me pass, because the store is just outside the bank. And I'm like, let me check to see that if by any chance they got. When I went there, the girl said, oh no, we have none, has not come. But she said, you know what, I think I saw one. Let me check and see. So she checked, and she checked with the other girl, and it happened so they had this one. And it was at a really good price, and I was like, that's a steal, that's a very good price. So I got it. I went on my walk after, which, guys, is therapy. It's more than just me moving my body. It's just me connecting with nature, just enjoying God's creation. The air was so crisp, clean. I stood and I watched the ocean for probably a good 5 minutes and just let the wind, hit my cheeks. Oh my God, it was just a beautiful moment. It was a hot day today, but so I walked about 12 p.m., which, I love. Doesn't bother me, but today I did not have my sunscreen. I sent the other car to clean, and happened so I left it in the other car. So it was uncomfortable for me walking in the hot sun, because I know even though the melanin protects our skin, it's still wise to use a sunscreen, and especially if we have like hyperpigmentation, it's good to wear a sunscreen. So guys, after my walk, I walked to Caribbean Crescent Garden. She has a magnificent garden. Her name is Sally, and she has a magnificent garden. When I went there, she was attending to some clients, and I noticed a cashew tree. And trust me, I'm always fascinated by the flowers from the cashew tree. But sometimes you're passing, so you're not really, close enough to really enjoy it. So I had the pleasure today to just lay in the flowers that the cashew, the cashew tree, all the flowers just fell on the ground and it just formed a beautiful bed. I lay there for a moment and just connected with nature. It's just like grounding myself and my energy. It was just beautiful. I think I managed to, take a few pictures. So that was a breathtaking moment for me. Just earthing myself, grounding myself. So I did that. I picked up a plant. I picked up one plant. My intention was to pick up a few, but because I'm planning to do the kitchen makeover, like change the color and so on, I decided, you know what, let me wait and just take one for now. So when I change the color, I will choose, probably more vibrant color. I took a nice long one that, it drops down. I'm gonna take a picture and I found the perfect place for it. So I need to get it for here and for there, but after the kitchen makeover, I'm gonna focus on that. So I got on Saturday, the guy came, he did the guttering and the baseboard. So that was an eyesore for me because something I can't comprehend. It's like how trees actually grow in the spouting or guttering or whatever. How tree grows up there. I cannot fathom that. That alone tells you how much, dust is in the air. Because when the guy pulled out the trees, it was like about 3 big trees with roots, seriously, with roots hanging from there. And I'm like, how is that even possible? So much, soil. I'm like, this is crazy. So imagine how much of that we're breathing in. And so I got that done, and I got the power washing of the yard because it was, and the steps and everything, it was rather moldy because we got so much rain. And this is something that I do like once a year, just have to do a whole power wash of the place. So I got that done. So I'm waiting on my gardener now to probably trim the hibiscus, the flowers around, because I also want to switch out some of the flowers in the garden next year, God's will, when I start my planting season. So I'm going to do the vegetable garden plus I'm going to do the flower garden. I can focus on these things now because I finished my studies that I was doing over the last year, so I can really focus on the house now. So I'm looking forward to those projects, especially the vegetable gardens, changing over the boxes, planting new stuff. And I got some good news the other day that the agriculture company is actually, will be bringing in white potatoes plant. So that will be a burden ease for me because I really wanted us to grow it. A lot of people don't know the benefits of it because I noticed people, they were stressing over, oh, sweet potato, but white potatoes have benefits as well. And these are things I didn't know before now. So it's like everybody's raving about sweet potatoes because why? They heard it from the internet or whatever. But do your own research. White potatoes has a lot of benefits, a lot of fiber. It's good for you, nothing wrong with it. So I'm so excited about that because I was looking forward to that. So well, whenever they start to roll it out, whatever, I'll be first in line to get my potatoes plant. And yeah, so I'm super excited about that. And guys, I'm enjoying this journey. As I said, with the fitness, I'm still on a cut. but I'm not stressing over it. I'm just enjoying it because it's just 100 calories less. I'm moving my body. I have not gotten much strength training in, but my aim is 2 to 3 days a week. Once I'm getting a minimum of 2 days, I am good. Normally I go for 3 or 4, but I get at least 2 days, so I'm good with that. And I am not stressing myself over it. There's no need to. I'm taking my time, and I think I lost about another pound or so, but who's counting, right? Yes, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do, and that's it. Oh, well, I picked up a paintbrush tonight. It's a cheap brush. I have one downstairs, but I want to do varnish, and I want to do some touch up around the place. And I also got this. This is what I was looking for because I wanted to do the doors. The doors are metal doors, and the roller is easier. I bought a roller, but this came with a roller, so now I have 2 rollers, which is good. So I'm going to start working on those tomorrow. These are the attachments for the lights for my tripod. And tonight, well, I have some sourdough bread here, so I have to finish that tonight. The baking is insane. I have so much baking orders to complete, but I am grateful for the blessing. So I have a few bread to go to St. Vincent, so I'm trying to bake them off tonight and tomorrow. So as we know, sourdough is a long process, so I started this since morning, like feeding the starter. That was the starter I took out yesterday. I think I actually mentioned it in one of my videos that I was taking out the starter. I had to feed the starter. So no, actually no, that was for the bread I made for myself. This starter, I took it out this morning, I fed it, and then I started the bread this afternoon. So yes, guys, that was my day. I went to the groceries. I picked up a few stuff. Then I went to the hardware store, and you know what I realized? It's wise to always have a list, because I left the house knowing everything that I supposed to pick up, and when I reached there, brain freeze. I remember nothing. And when I'm driving, heading back home now, I forgot this, I forgot that. So I managed to pick up a few stuff, but there's a lot of stuff I need to go back for. Most of it is for baking, and as I said, I'm not buying too much food right now. I'm not doing too much groceries because I have to do groceries next week for Christmas. So today I got some help. Someone came to assist me, like help me with the cleaning out of the cupboards and so on. It's just something that I do probably like twice a year. And because of my schedule now, it's kind of difficult because I clean my house now for myself. I used to have help for years, and I'm like, you know what, I could save that money and so on. Could use towards my garden, you could use towards, it's just me making time, and the kids are getting bigger, so they're getting a bit more responsible, so it's not like, stressing me out anymore. So I'm trying to teach my youngest now to actually clean up after herself, which is a challenge because the other 2 will clean up. They will try to help her, but she will leave them and go do her own stuff. So yes, so I got some help to clean the cupboards and so on, and then so that was a big ease for me because Saturday was super busy for me with work, and Sunday again I was just exhausted. I wanted to go to church. I couldn't even get up. And yesterday evening my toddler and I went for a walk. I have the clip with that. I'm going to insert it in this video. It was so funny. She actually walked the whole route, and at one point she was like, can I get a raise? So I gave her a little raise for like a minute, and then I kind of distracted her to get her back to walking. So yes, friends, now that I have the tripod, I can sit, I can talk, I can do so much now. It's so convenient having that. And there's so much we're going to talk about. We need to talk about our fitness journey. We need to have my what I eat in a day video. It's difficult because the kids are home. They're home from school, so filming is difficult because it's noisy. But I will probably have to rise a little bit earlier and get those videos, you know, like prepare the meals ahead of time. I want to, tonight I may make a chicken salad. I'm not sure, I'm just, because after I finish I probably might just head to the shower and then call it a night. So let's see what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow I have to go to the bank, and then I really want to start the home project, and hopefully I get the gardener to come out and do his thing. And yeah, I'm not doing much for the holiday, as I mentioned. And I think I outgrew, you know, like the way people exert themselves over Christmas in terms of slave over house and whatever. I think if you're cleaning your house every day or every week, you wouldn't have this big work to do as we used to back then. So yeah, it's just like little things I'm just doing, like because I traveled, you know, during the year. I was out doing the courses and I was focused on the courses. There is things that I usually do that I did not get a chance to do. So I'm just gonna do that, you know, like the little touch up of the paints and so on. And yeah, but I'm not doing anything much because I have no guests. We're not gonna be here for Christmas. We're gonna go to our family house for Christmas dinner. And so there's no point in me trying to do, I might still be, you know, still have the same curtains up in the window because I don't have curtains. And I'm not buying curtains because my intention is to change the blind, change over the entire house into blind. So I'm not doing that. But the Christmas mood, I am feeling that. I am feeling the Christmas mood now. The evenings are very cool. It drops down to like 25, which may be hot for you, but it's cool for us. So I'm enjoying the nice chill evenings. Well, outside is dark by 5:30. I don't know what is happening, but of late 5:30 is like dark. Yeah, and then before you know it, it's morning. So I'm really excited about Christmas. I've not seen much decoration, but I've seen a few. The kids went to the Christmas in the Point. I have not gone there as yet. I want to take them again. They went with my oldest, their mom, and my youngest sister. So they went with her and a few Saturdays ago. But I need to go too because I really want to get, you know, see the lights. I love the lights and take some pictures and videos and so on. But I'm just not ready. I'm not in the mood right now. And because I have so much things doing, the baking and so on. For the last week, I probably baked about 18 cakes. 18 cakes, so it was a lot. Actually, no, it's 22 altogether. 22 cakes I was just baking. And so it's really exhausting, but I love doing it. Yeah, and then plus I'm working because I'm a therapist as well, so I'm doing that. So there's a lot of physical, and plus I'm still trying to take care of me, which is important because in order for me to do these things, self-care comes first. Self-care is paramount. It's a priority. And 2026 is gonna be my glow up year. I will glow the hell up. You will see a whole different me. Yeah, I am taking care of me. This is why I started my cut in this early December, late November, December. That's the reason I started it, so I could be advanced into 2026. And it's all about body recomp. Take it slow, and then I'm just enjoying the process and just doing what I have to do, taking care of me mentally, physically, and spiritually, all three. And yeah, because as women over 40, we need to take care of ourselves. I can't stress that enough. So I will do the meals, and I will actually shoot some workout sessions. I move my body every day. I try to get at least 12,000 steps a day. It's important for me. If I don't get a workout in, I have to get the steps in, some form of movement. And as I said before, I don't power walk anymore. I do low impact exercise. I just go out for a nice walk, enjoy nature, but I'm moving my body. I move my body around the house, and I just keep active. Yeah, so that is my self-care. I want to take better care of my skin, do things that, massage my face at night, you know, oil my scalp, just take care of me. Do regular pedicures, just take care of me. Because for the last year, 2 years, yes, I've been taking care of me, but I've been taking care of everybody else. So I just need to focus on me, just love on me for a while. And it may appears to be selfish, but sometimes we have to be selfish when coming to our self-care and taking care of us, because for us to be the best for the people around us, we have to take care of us. So that's my not a resolution, but that's just me working toward, that's a goal. And I am already executing it. So yeah, so guys, I'm gonna say good night here, and hope you're enjoying the videos. I did 2 other videos sharing some recipe. I really want to share a black cake recipe, probably when I'm making black cake next time, because I know it's the holidays and people would love that. But I will see. It's just, let's see, because sometimes when I'm baking, I just want to get it done, and I just want to focus, and I don't want to do nothing stupid or forget something. I just want to focus. So probably that's why I will see. But I want to share more recipes with you. I want to share DIY with you guys, because sometimes we think that we have to run to the store to get everything, and sometimes we have all the ingredients sitting in our counter. The other day I made barbecue sauce. My daughter was like, I'm like, yeah. I said, I have ketchup, I have balsamic vinegar, and that's about it, and just a few other little herbs and stuff. I mixed it up, and she could not tell it was not store-bought barbecue sauce, and a little honey or whatever. Yeah, so guys, I will share these things with you guys as well, because these are things that probably if I'm not consuming certain things, that the kids still love their stuff, like their syrup. Like you see, I made syrup for them, and so I do things, and I try to make a lot of healthy things for them as well. because not because they're kids. I I want them to be conscious of what they're putting into their bodies as well. And even yesterday, I decided that I'm gonna take my toddler out for more walks because when she came back, she was so exhausted. Shower, and she knocked out. She's a kid that don't sleep in her bed. She often sleep in our bed, and I put her in her bed last night. She slept straight through the night until about 8 a.m. this morning. So I said, regular walks for you, and it's good to make her get into the whole exercise thing and at a young age, you know. So yes guys, so that's it for tonight. That's it for this video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and drop a comment in the comment section. I'm not hearing from you guys. Drop a comment. Don't tell me you're so busy that you can't drop a comment. Come on now, girls. Let's do this thing. So I'll talk to you all in the next videos. I keep saying guys, and there's a lot of girls, but there's a lot of guys to subscribe. So thanks for watching.